Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Took me way longer to get that camera on that tank than I thought it would. Took me longer. I'm back. Hello, everyone. All right. So we're looking at my flagtail tank again, and I know that this isn't adequate in rotation, but I have been a couple weeks away from my tank. This is the best looking one, and when you look at that greenery along the bottom, especially, there is nothing but like babies, like everywhere. Like Christmas time must be the swordtail's time. Freaking get at it. So they are loving life. We're looking at a 10-gallon. This is on the top of my newest wreck. Um, and we can actually catch it long ways. Everything seems to be doing fairly well in this tank. Lots of babies, obviously still overfeeding. No babies, it appears no babies have been harmed. That the swordtails are not interested in eating their babies, which means they are not hungry. And everybody looks fat and sassy. So we will continue with some introductions here in a second. Got a couple things to do, which are na 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 witching hour. All right. Welcome everybody. Let's go back to comments. All right. Whew. Man, crazy holiday weekend for me. I've been off since Sunday. So I actually got 4 days off in a row for the first time in, I don't know, 6 weeks, something like that. So bank account is fat. I'm a little tired, you know what I mean? Like, but all in all, like good things, man. Just got done hanging out with my friend Lacey and her friend, and I saw her brother Matthew. Haven't seen them in a while. Saw Lacey down in Houston um, with some of our old friends that live down there. So much fun. Somebody brought a boyfriend down. Oh my goodness, he's adorable. He's a great dude. Interested like here at the family like thing, like mixing around, having conversations with everybody, like interested in meeting the family and friends. So, you know what I mean? That's above and beyond the call of duty for a significant other on a holiday trip. You know what I mean? Like, so pretty awesome. I'm excited for them. So let's see what the deal is with the chat. Land Lakes, what's up? Hey, Vibes, glad you're here, buddy. YFI, plants, hashtag plants. YFI, do I know you by a different name? I think that you just subbed like not too long ago. So, dude, welcome and glad that you're into it. Only Oscars. Off to make dinner. You'll be lurking. Excellent, my dear. I hope that you're going on after me. I'm going to tell everybody you are. Uh, COC, I am running late, and I'm sorry about that. But my ass was just down the street at a bar, and the fact that I made it back on time is pretty amazing. I am pretty proud of myself. I did drink nothing but coffee and have a burger and fries, and it was delicious. Hashtag plants. So this must be coming from somewhere else. The plants. Huawei is here. He's saying hi to Latoya. Hi, Latoya. Oh, about time. There we go. Yeah. So now I'm catching up with when I showed up. Oh, hi, Mike. Hi, Skull. People were like, who's that guy? I was showing off my last live stream that you were on with me, buddy, and they were like, "Wait a minute, who's this guy? Is this guy like your partner?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I wish, but we like work opposite schedules." But yeah, dude, Skull would be a great co-host if it wasn't vibes. You know what I mean? But we've got conflicting schedules, so that's what the problem is. June's here, Doe, Why Bye. Jeff Kane is here. Welcome, Jimmy P. Yes, Jimmy, man, I'll have some swords. You know what I mean? From yeah, definitely. Aren't they beautiful? And yes, sir, I can do that. Things are going well in the tank, so I will have some to give you. Elaine is here. Elaine says my sword tails don't eat their babies. All right, well, you know what I mean? Like maybe they're freaking, like evolved. You know what I mean? Like that's awesome. I still haven't figured that out. What up, Eekers? Eekers is here. Love some Jay. Nano. Everybody's a Rico behind today. Yeah, man. I mean, tell me about it. Hi, and bye, Geek Boy. Glad you like came over. That you were here for a minute. I see Stephen P up in here. Nice. Howdy, Stephen P. Love you much. Okay, Jimmy, that's cool, man. We can work it out. Actually, if I get my whatchamacallit, if I get my Vibi account going, we could get like half price on the freaking shipping, which would be dope. Going to bed, Eric Wyrock. I love you, buddy. I'm glad you're showing the love, buddy, and nothing but love back at you, sir. Yes, the GoFundMe for Saints Dust. Please do the GoFundMe if you have the funds. If not, send freaking love. Kalish is here. I'm at the bottom of the chat, everybody. Okay. All right. Everybody take a breath. So yeah, 10-gallon tank full of guppy grass. There is some uh Saswasser on that branch that's down in the bottom on that wood that's growing in really nicely. I did plant some things, I think, in the left corner. I can't remember what it is, and I can't tell from this right here. So yeah, Jimmy, these are sword tails, and they have the leer tail gene, so there's some leer tails in there too. And from what I understand, the leer tail males can't breed, but the uh, sword tails can. But yeah, obviously everything's been going well in this tank. Um, I'm very happy with it. Uh, so yeah, man, like I'm very happy with this tank, and I got these from one of the boys down the street. They I got a friend who's a cable guy, and like he's gonna freaking help me set it up so that I can possibly get my internet up during an ice storm off of my generator and stuff like that. Possibly move where the modem's at in my house, and or put not stopping Wi-Fi during my live stream. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, man, I went down and saw me and my wife's buddies, Nate and Anna. I went to high school with Nate, so I've known him forever. And I met Lacey and Anna and Angie, my wife, all in 1995, in the fall of 1995 at St. Edward's University in Austin, Texas. So yeah, man, lots of history. So went down there, man, had some freaking like killer brisket and I had like a roasted cauliflower that had a goat cheese sauce on it. And then it had like a citrus, like jalapeno sauce, like on top of that to like give it color. And man, amazing, like so good. Um, so yeah, ate good food. People were gaming. Uh, we did Christmas gifts and stuff. Like it was great. So yeah, I was able to get away from work and do my third trip to freaking like go do stuff. I'm behind on water changes on everything, so that'll get sorted after tonight's stream. I've got like 2 3 weeks worth of duckweed on all my tanks, so that's going to start. Need to get that off of there so that some of the plants underneath can get a little light, you know. Yeah, dude, it was kind of bougie, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? Like that background on the thumbnail tonight was actually some wallpaper like at their place. Like they've got like a really cool vibe like in their house, like really neat antiques and stuff like that. It was pretty great. So yeah, man. Oh, such a wonderful time. Got back yesterday, late, like almost midnight, and then I stayed up till like 3 on the YouTube looking around, hanging out, and then I went to bed, woke up at 10, and then went back to bed, and woke up about like 5 p.m. and went and had a burger and coffee with some friends down the street at a local bar called Little Darlings. And it was great. I'm gonna leave the chat for, hey man, like I'm gonna take it or leave it on the cauliflower, honestly, but like this was like done up so well and like it was so good. Living the life of Mike. I am living the life of Mike, and living the life of Mike is actually pretty good right now. Right, this Little Darlings is a homage to what was the name of that movie? A kid runs in, saves some kids from a fire. He dies. His name was Pony Boy. Uh, the Outsiders? Is it the Outsiders? I'm not sure. I'll check chat just a second. I just went out into the garage. I want to put some fry food in this tank. See if we can't get a cloud of babies to like come up off the freaking bottom and show you guys like the freaking love I got going in my tank. Oh, I got a book, The Flowering Wand, Rewilding the Sacred Masculine, that I'm gonna read. I'm gonna transcend, y'all. I'm excited about it. I have questions. I have questions. I'm looking for spirit guides, you know. So yeah, the babies are gathering up. The babies are gathering up. It wasn't the cloud that I wanted, but yeah, no, that shows you what's going on. Nathan Hovey. Yeah, man, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Come on now. Mm. Well, thank you, YFI. I'm glad that I saw that you just subscribed like earlier, like it popped up like as I was getting ready, and I was like, all right, cool, man. I was like, I've got traction from nothing that I did, I'm sure. Sometimes guys, you get subscribers and like you haven't done anything. You know what I mean? Because I haven't been trying. You know, equals Wi-Fi. I'm getting it now. Thank you. Oh my goodness, there were 22 people in here earlier. I didn't even realize. I was saying I was trying to invite Lacey and her friend back to the fish room. Lacey has had a camera around her neck since she was 18, I think, and we're like 46, 47 now. So, and she does like editing and stuff like that for photographs and things like that. She lives in New York. So we started talking a little bit about like aquarium fish and how we can do stuff with cameras, and like we talked about lighting a little bit tonight and stuff like that. But I was going to have them over to do that, but those girls are doing their own thing, and you can tell somebody like, hey, come be on my live stream, and like there's a million reasons to not. So maybe in the future, it'll be fun. But yeah, I was talking to her about lighting and stuff like that. And so you've got your top down lighting, and then in areas that are shadowed by things in your tank and stuff like that, you could take some light or indirect light. So that is so that's what we were talking about when we were talking about fish. We were talking about a million other things as well. But such a great night, man. Like I never get out of the house. So I got out of the house and I got a burger at a bar, which is pretty freaking choice. And they had drip coffee for me, and I had just woken up, so that was what I was looking for. So, little darlings, thumbs up. Dang, Adele just got a back rub. So the gifts still haven't gone out from our prizes, but I am planning on doing that this next week. Um, Aquatic Gardens Zen. There you are. Would you like Tiger Val, Java Moss, Saswasser Tang, or guppy grass, or all of those like in your package? Because I have extra. It's going to go to waste. I have too much at the moment. So if you would like that added to your package, I can do that for you. Yeah, Nathan Hovey, look at you, man. Freaking getting some chops, brah. And mods, I always appreciate everything that you do, and I've never had to ask you for anything, and you guys have always just handled it, and I appreciate it. It's just something that like comes with doing a live stream and stuff like that. You just make them a mod in your chat, and they just freaking do the things. You know what I mean? Like it's like an unpaid position, but I feel like we are better off because they are around. So I raised the end of the light off of the top of the tank and I turned off lights that were reflecting on the front of the glass in the fish room in order to get you the best picture possible today. I mean, it helps that the babies get color very early on and are bright red against the green plants. So you know what I mean? Like a lot of this is natural. But I'm pleased that at least on my end, I'm able to see that swordtail when it swims across. There's one with an orange sword, and you can actually see the black outline. So it's got a black outline on the sword, and you can see the orange in the center when he swim in center, and that's pretty freaking cool. Added a cleaner shrimp to the reef, and the hermits jumped him. Oh no, that is unfortunate, sir. Okay, Sonny G. Now, what makes a Sunkei swordtail different from other swordtails? Yeah, mm, yeah, man. That's the dark side of tank life, man. It goes on. The survivors survive. Mm. Gina's Reef, what up? Okay, so the color pattern is usually orange and white with black spots and sometimes black through the tail. All right, cool, man. Those sound pretty freaking cool. Oh, no worries, Coro. I was late. I was late and I'm freaking the host, so you know how it goes, man. But yeah, busy weekend and some people might have come back over to the house. So when I got up, we moved laundry around. Well, my wife moved some laundry around. I took a shower because I hadn't done that in a few days. And that was absolutely amazing. Oh, and when we were driving down to Houston, towards Bastrop, there's this place called Birdall's that is a pecan place, and they do chocolate turtles and roasted pecans and like all the pecan stuff, right? Anyway, they have like a 12-foot cement squirrel. I haven't seen it in person. I've seen it from like the side of the road. It might not be concrete, but anyway, they've got like a 20-foot squirrel like in front of the place, and I need to get my picture taken in front of it. I feel like uh, for like my thumbnails and things like that, throwing in some kitsch like roadside attraction type stuff like might be fun for a thumbnail series or something. So I was talking about that. Okay, so you were late because you were making food, ramen with a few drops of hot sauce and extra garlic. Well, I mean, yeah, that's still food, man. Yeah, dude, we made late night ramen one night. I was up with all of the kids because most of the adults had to work the next day, but I didn't. So I got to stay up late with the kiddos and they let me hang out with them and seem relevant, which is cool. Thank you, Aqua Zen. I think so too. I'm freaking loving them. They are really beautiful. And man, I want to say like my guy that I got them from like the local, ended up getting them from like the local fish store. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those like serendipitous type of things. All right, Nathan Hovey has some news here. He's doing a live with Rico Friday in his normal time slot. And then his next one will be a giveaway or possibly two. No, Nathan. I'm okay with self promotion in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, there's cool ways to do it and not cool ways to do it. But like, if you're not cool doing it, I'm still just gonna let it slide. Just because I think that uh, I want people to I want people to share what they're doing. I I think one of the I guess like the first thing that I'm trying to do is show off different tanks and talk about different fish and stuff like that because I like that. The other thing is community. So like very high up on the list is community and stuff like that. So people sharing what they're doing and like what's coming up is an important part of that. So I think that those conversations like need to be in here. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's getting crowded enough in there that I actually need to move all the adults to another tank and let all the babies grow out. Like it's starting to get overcrowded. Teasing Nathan. Yeah, I'm working on Friday night, so I probably won't make it, but I'm gonna try to catch the replay. Yeah, so the Lear tails, as well as the back fin being extended, their gonopodium is also very like 3 times as long as a normal gonopodium. So think that it is the I think it is the physics of that make him non-viable. I don't know whether I don't think he's necessarily sterile or anything like that. I think that the equipment is deformed by being longer and whatnot. So like it's not functional. But so yeah, that's what doesn't work about it. But then they'd be carrying that Leartail gene. Like I've heard Dan go into it and like talk about it for a couple minutes, and he does a much better job of it, obviously. Um, and I've heard him talk about it like a couple different times on a live stream. Um, yeah, Nathan, and you want to know what? Honestly, like I that's where I am in my part of the and like my YouTube ness. You know what I mean? Like as a creator, like the editing part, I get bogged down like so hard, and I'm not like itching to do it. I'm itching to have a done video. So therefore there will be less editing. You know what I mean? Like and I think like with time and stuff like that, it won't there will be more editing, but I will be making different clips that stand well on their own, don't need much editing other than like the beginning or the end or cutting something out of the middle and like then it's like good to go. But yeah, there's all sorts of things that you can do with the editing. So as I learn some of those tricks and stuff like that, I think that I will get better at it. But hey, man, like the hardest thing is getting out content in a consistent basis. So if that's how you have to do it, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Interviewing Rico would be interesting. Like, I wonder if he's hard to interview. You know what I mean? Like, you start getting in a conversation with him, and he just naturally starts asking you about you because he is used to being the interviewer. You know what I mean? So, like, I wonder if it's like a little bit difficult. But I've always enjoyed hanging out with Rico and having a conversation with Rico. So um, it'll be a good time no matter what. Like Rico is like comfortable in front of the camera. You know what I mean? He's naturally funny, so he's definitely like a good guest. He's a good get as a guest for sure. I agree, Nathan. Yeah, what you see is what you get. And yeah, these lives, for sure. Like for me, because I missed a couple times because of working and the holidays, uh, I uh, I missed my live stream. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll have, oh, I gotta do a live stream. I gotta, you know what I mean? But like, honestly, like, turn the camera on, get the chat rolling. You know what I mean? Like, I love this. Like, without it, my week isn't as good. So, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't still be keeping fish if I went back to my life pre-pandemic and like was like going out all the time and like hanging out with friends in town and stuff like that and like being out. The fish hobby has kept me in and my social needs are being met online with you guys, and that's what makes it for me. You know what I mean? Like this community, the people that we know, stuff like that, seeing people help each other out, seeing people have successes, seeing people have failures. Like I love all of that. And yeah, I'm fish fan for life, baby. So yeah, swordtails, due to their coloration in a heavily planted tank, they freaking pop like monsters. Like I get it now that I have swordtails. Like you hear other people are like, "Oh, I keep swordtails," blah blah. I'm all like, "Yeah, I hear they can be a little aggressive. I haven't noticed that, but I'm still in the beginning stages of it, and I don't know how many males are in there." And I don't keep an eye on this tank as closely as I should, so I can't tell you how many males there were originally versus how many there are now. When I come back from when I come back and look at it like 24 hours later, like the body would be gone more than likely. So if I don't see a body, I don't know something died. If there's like more than 5 things in the tank. Yeah, of course. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the mind the gap, baby. Yeah, there's something about it. Like you get to say so much more than you do in chat when you're running the live stream. So you get like your stream of consciousness, you get to say all the things you want to say, and then you get a little bit of feedback from the group. You know what I mean? And like it is a conversation where I have superpowers. So anybody looking for power in their life that feels powerless, like get on a freaking live stream and make the chat bend to your will. But yeah, it can. Yeah, it. Oh, man, it feels good. Yeah, Deb's Aquatics, what's up? And Mark, how are you doing, man? It's good to see you, sir. So happy. Doctor's orders, hot bath. I am fish community. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Jimmy P's got it right. And sweet dreams, buddy. Okay is perfect, Mark. That's great, man. All right, so Swords have made Nathan's list. And what are you going to get into later this year? To start the year, try and focus on breeding a couple of fish you already have. Ooh, emerald corridoras and chocolate bristlenose. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I basically stopped buying fish and are taking care of the ones that I have, and, um, they're doing good, you know what I mean? But I basically started with light bears, so I don't think that anything that I've had breed for me, you have to do much other than have females and males in a tank, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I don't think I have anything difficult. I haven't really bred those Corridoras that I have very much, and I think that is there might be a little something that I need to do in order to get them to breed well because my friend down the street was doing fine and had babies. The Ameri the Amicus splendens I received from Skull are definitely on the list. Endlers are obviously a 24/7 breeder. Yeah, I have that experience. Wants trios of the black bar Endlers I have. Oh, that's great, dude. Just watching the fish. There you go, Nathan. Oh, joy. Yeah, if you got them from Richard Reynolds, then yeah, that's pretty legit. If you can get them purer than that, I don't know how. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about, Sonny G? Okay, you got phase of my fish room, like, yeah, they would have made it in for sure. I just didn't run across any. But okay, so they're going like they're going at it like Endlers, and you started with 4 and now have 16. Yeah, but I mean, like, freaking like find somebody who wants somebody. Vibes is here, and he's apparently on fire. So good job. He's there's a fire at a party, and he is clapping his hands. So possibly Vibes has set fire to a party. I don't speak emoji. I don't pretend to, but I'm usually wrong. Yeah, so you can see on that lyre tail, sword tail, the one that has the orange outline, his gonopodium is white, and you can see that it's like 3, 4 times as long as it should be. And that's what makes me think that he can't breed. It would definitely be a barrier to breeding. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether he can or not. But yes, I've missed everyone. Let's do this. If anybody got anything cool, like what was your favorite gift that you receive? And now these don't necessarily have to be physical items. You know what I mean? Like you could have gotten to see somebody you hadn't seen in a long time or something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, Jeff Kane. That is interesting and awesome. So yeah, when he was a juvenile, you might have been able to. Okay, cool, man. Nice, Nathan. That's awesome, Nathan. Yeah, I am not scared to ship. I am one for one. So one success and one shipping. You know what I mean? So I'm still on the newer side of it, but if you're ordering anything that I have multiple of, I mean, like, part of me learning how to ship is if it doesn't work right, freaking make an adjustment, try it again. So if anybody's interested in the fish and interested in that sort of a experiment, you know what I mean? Hit me up on my email, newlocalaustin@fishfam.link. Yeah, we can always, yeah, talk about it because it's just a gradual escalating problem of, oh, I've got too many of several things. But, on the newer end of fish keeping, like I killed darn near half of my mosquito fish during that live stream. Well, after that live stream, when I was moving tanks and stuff like that. So therefore, you know what I mean? Like some of these problems I have might fix themselves with my as I learn and do. As I learn and do. Shipping is easy. Well, if Craig says it, then it's true. Yeah, Skull will just call me while I am, sleeping. Yeah, I'm still working on figuring out how to, like, silence my phone and stuff like that, but, I usually keep it out in the living room. So, Skull, if you, like, leave, text messages and stuff like that, and it's you make it sound real urgent, possibly my wife might wake me up and be like, "Yo, man, like, Skull is on about something." Think there's a fish emergency, Mike. Like, you might need to get up and handle this. So, yeah, Skull, you might be able to do that, buddy. What? With extra storage and a pull-out drawer with magnetic drill bit holder. It holds and hangs 5 drills and a nail gun. That's freaking awesome, dude. You wanna know what? My wife has been nesting, which is really weird, but, she's just been going through stuff and organizing stuff, and, like, she's organized. So, like, I don't keep my fish room in any particular kind of order, and, like, she's done some amazing things in there. I'll take the camera off the hook in a second and, show you guys, like, what she's been up to and, like, how my and people that have seen my fish room before will notice that when I show aisleways that are clear, that's pretty freaking awesome. We are, 2 minutes away from the witching hour. It is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Wi-Fi, exactly. That is true. They do say that, and you know what I mean? They might be right on that one. I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never tried it. It seems like a lot of work. Thank you. Ship it like Craig. Freaking loving it. Thank you, Nano. Yeah, that's what I really need. It would be awesome, especially if it comes and grabs the tools and puts them back. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, and my wife like spent time organizing and stuff like that, and like got rid of a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Like just threw stuff away that just like, hey man, we don't need this. So like there's like a decluttering going on, which is freaking great in a house that is 1,100 square feet. You know what I mean? Like that's the sort of thing you need. And that 1,100 square feet does not count the garage. So like the garage is like 400, I think, roughly. But the washer and dryer and everything that you would keep inside of a garage except a car is in there. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I have all 400 square feet for the fish room, although it is the main design of the fish room and anything can be moved that I need to. She bought the plans for a woman from a woman on YouTube that's a woodworker, and she cut and screwed everything together. It's freaking awesome. She's definitely not a girly girl. Hey, dude, you don't need one of those necessarily. Ah, that's awesome, dude. Like, that's dude, that's so much fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's how me and my wife are like doing everything. It's like we're not making the money to fucking like be able to buy whatever we want and stuff like that. And we mostly don't want expensive things, you know what I mean? Like, we're pretty freaking chill. But, the things that you would, like, have to spend some money on to, like, do, like, she's like, "Let's just figure it out and do it," you know? And, like, that's that's fun to find in a partner, you know what I mean? Like, when you got it like that, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, like, you're freaking unstoppable or something. Oh, nice. There's gonna be an unboxing from Adele coming up here in 28 minutes. Hey, man, we got there. I am going to follow some plans from somebody on YouTube, and I'm gonna rebuild a drawer in the kitchen. It's worn it's worn down and it's not drawing right. So, we figure if we just, like, make a new box for the drawer, you know what I mean? And then put the part on the front of it, you know what I mean? Like, should be good to go. Mumble, mumble, internet. Um, the Corys that I have are salt and pepper, longfin Corys, and then I have a couple of caney eye, but I'm not even sure whether I have a pair in there. There's 3 of them, yeah, and I don't know whether I have a male and female in that batch, and they've never had it good enough to start breeding. They haven't bred for me at all, but the, Corys did. They had a blast, but they ate most of the eggs. You know how it is. But, I lost one going in there, so there were only 4, and now there's 5 in there, possibly 6. So, a couple babies made it. Oh, that's awesome, man. She'll mow yards or build chicken coops. She was redoing her grandparents' house and oh, and asked you to stay after you were there for a while. Oh, that's awesome. That's freaking great, man. That's so cool. I'm at the age now where, like, I'm having conversations where people who have lost their parents and stuff like that, they're like, "Dude, like, my mom had so much stuff, and, like, we had to go through it all, and, like, all this." It's years later, and, like, we've still got stuff, and, like, we're gonna go through some of it, you know what I mean? But, like, I was talking to somebody tonight, and they were like, "Dude, like, storage units." There were 3 storage units that they had to go through, you know what I mean? Like, found guns and, junk mail from eternity, you know what I mean? Like, weird stories. What? Only Oscar? I can't wait. See what see what happened. That's nice. But he knows what you like too. I mean, like, that is a great gift. Awesome. That is awesome. Let me uh so yeah, welcome to my fish room. Things are in boxes. Things are organized. Things are labeled. There's a crazy coat rack that we've had for forever. She hung it out here. My badges are hanging on it. There's a picture of a fish my niece did a couple years back. Clear walking space behind the tanks. Yeah, the lights are all weird in here, so there was no reflection on the thing. There's the generator. FU Texas Grid. That's how we roll down here now. This is all stuff that is going out, all gathered up. This is our shelves and whatnot. I believe everything on this shelf here is empty and is ready for things to be put in them to be organized. So things are great. I have electrical cords and I can see where they are. Life is great. But you see this? Things are labeled. My setup for tonight, tripod on a step stool with my camera in front of the fish tank. Babies, babies everywhere. Come on, dummies. So much fun, man. Loving the fish room. There's my endlers. They are not black bar. They be plain. And then next to them, freaking ladies. What up, ladies? Yeah, man. Freaking such good times. So yeah, man, I'm excited about the new year and hanging out. Ugh, filter cleans. Oh yeah, Sonny, I love those guys. Um, they show off. That's Jethro right there. Tough guy. Yeah, I'm trying to take photographs of your lady late at night. What's up, bro? You got a problem? Hey, get away from my tank, bro. You don't need to be looking in here right now. Ain't nothing going on in here, sir. All right, man. Check you later, bro. Where's that bristle nose at? Oh, you're over here. Are you gonna freak out? Yeah, you're gonna freak out. But yeah, I've got like some nice things going on. But I have too many plants at the moment. I need to get another couple tanks up for grow out slash new babies, new baby spots, and then work on getting them out into the world and getting some new homes. We need new homes. There was just so many, and it was the best looking tank tonight. And I was like, yeah, man, freaking babies. That's what we're gonna look at. No such thing as too many plants. Yeah, I kind of agree. But I'd like to thin out some of the plants and actually do some like aquascaping. You know what I mean? Like it would be nice if it would be nice. So life is good. It's warm in here. So yeah, I saw that it shows on StreamYard, but it doesn't show in YouTube. My little goldfish, it was just doing the person outline. So that's kind of sad, but I'll work on getting that fixed too. I don't even know how I would go about doing that though, but I'll figure it out. Vibes might know what I'm talking about. He might be able to tell me what he did when he noticed it went to the thing that he wanted it to do. We share like that. But yeah, I had a wonderful holiday overall, and I'm excited about the things that I want to do this year. And I'm excited about what actually got done this year. You know what I mean? Like I definitely like learned some things. And now I've been live streaming for quite a few months, like pretty good, pretty consistently. So I'm yeah, I'm excited about the future and the different things that I want to share on my channel. Um, so yeah, it should be a good year. I want this year to be a year of like momentum. You know what I mean? As I get things going and stuff like that, can I get some momentum so that then, yeah, let's gain some traction. Um, yeah, if I get that sink put in next to the washer and dryer that's behind that big rack that I showed you guys, where the where this current tank is. So behind that is a washer and dryer. So if I put a sink in between the washer and dryer, I can hook up a hose to that sink and I don't have to like fill my water reservoir from the front yard hose. You know what I mean? That would be a game changer for my fish room. And when I'm doing that, I will set up my RO unit, and I might get to start some Caradina tanks this year. I'm excited to do that as well. That's right, Wi-Fi. Here's to a momentous year. for sure, man. I'm super excited. So yeah, dude, I got the feels about it. There was no New Year's resolution or anything like that. Like I already have goals and plans, you know what I mean? So um I didn't do like a New Year's resolution or anything like that. But I'm sure with what I'm planning on doing and what I'm planning on letting go of and things like that, I could find one that fits for like what's going on with me. But I never they're all separate intentions, you know. All right. It comes back. Oh, the Winty Crypt Winty is what we're talking about. Okay. So we're praying that it comes back. So prayers to the Crypt Winty. That might be all it needs, man. Coro feels hopeful about it. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, Craig, I mean, like, you're working at a very high level too, you know what I mean? Like, I am not keeping up on the maintenance on my place at all. So, you know what I mean? Like, so, you should give yourself a break and you should know that, like, you're in the top 10% of, like, cleanest, like, going on, but you're still, like, coming off of that move too, man. So, like, I'm sure, like, you've got, like, things you're working on and whatnot. That is true. Wi-Fi. I am a firm believer in overplanted tanks as well. Okay, yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. Like, I think that Phantom is a little bit better than Goats because Goats shit everywhere. And I mean, like, yeah, I mean, Craig gets tired and whatnot, but I mean, like, he has a freaking small horse, and he's freaking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to tell you, Craig. Like, you two like need some counseling. Well, I'm Craig, I mean, like, you and Phantom gotta have a talk and, like, come to, like, an understanding, you know what I mean? Like, Ashton won't walk it. You know, that is true, and if Phantom wasn't so tall, it wouldn't be a problem. Mexicali, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm sorry that, you're not asleep, but hang out with us for a little bit and, give it another try when it feels right, buddy. Don't stress about it. If you stress about it, that's gonna make it worse. Don't stress and don't get angry. If I'm trying to fall asleep and I get mad, I just get up and I just go and do something that I've been putting off doing because, like, you're not gonna sleep when you're mad. Like, that's, like, the worst. That's like, "Oh, I gotta be asleep right now. I'm not asleep," and like, you're, like, pissed about it. Forget it, man. Like, I just get up now and go do something. Or if Craig wasn't so short, "Am I right? Am I right?" So Nathan's rocking 11 tanks, 10 are fully planted, some are stacked with plants, and you've got a 20 or 30-gallon bin of plants that you're propagating or is overflow. That's what I need. I need to do a couple of like overflow things and put a light. Yeah, plants are the gift that keeps giving. Yeah, I was having a problem with plants right at first and stuff like that, but then like some things did take off on my tanks and like it's great. And man, the kids' faces, the boys down the street and stuff like that. Like, but the boys' faces, they were just like, can I have some of that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man. Like, how many you want?" You know what I mean? Like, I just like hooking them up with plants. You know what I mean? Like, they were freaking loving that. You know what I mean? And, like, if it freaking died, they come back next week and get some more guppy grass, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Brine shrimp are great, I wish I could maintain a culture, hate having to hatch them all the time. I mean, like, some people have done it, I don't know how hard it is, but, the cool thing about that is you can feed that brine shrimp culture, like, spirulina flakes, and then 20 minutes after you feed the spirulina flakes, you could freaking dip in there and get brine shrimp that are full of spirulina and be like feeding gut loaded brine to your fish. And like, I don't know, that makes me really happy. I like that idea a lot. That is true. Yeah, it does not like being messed with that much. It's not a fan. Ah, Mexicali, yeah, yeah, you got up. Yeah, man. No, man, that happens, dude. Yeah, thanks, Mexicali. There are Lear tails also up in there. Um, and yeah, no, it's there are so many babies right now, bro. So I will get some grown up. Interested to see how they do. So yeah, no, it's a very happy tank. That's why we're looking at it tonight. Yeah, I wanna get that really yeah, I wanna get that routine, you know what I mean? And I think that it would be great for, like, when I have a sink in the fish room, then hatching brine on a regular basis, and it just all happens while I'm in there. I don't have to, like, go in the kitchen to, like, mix everything. Yes. Routines and rituals are grounding, and that does feel good. I'm waiting for it to not be as cold as it is right now, and one afternoon, before I get dressed, when I first get up, it's at the end of the day, so it's the warmest it's gonna be. I want to actually put my bare feet in the on the grass in my backyard and, like, chill for a little bit doing that, get some afternoon sun. That's on my list of things to do this week. Aha, Sonny G's asking, "Is that top 10 video you're thinking about keeping you up?" I'd I'd like to try, like, in the summer or something like that, taking a small container and putting it on my back porch and making it salty and, trying to have a brine shrimp culture outside just while I'm raising, like, other live food and stuff like that, during the summer tubbing season and stuff like that, just as an experiment and, see if it works. Yeah, there you go. Alright, well, now it's out there, Mexicali. I have to know what your idea is now. Stephen P, you've been feeling the pull of the BBS routine as well. I've never gotten in the BBS routine. I have yet to check that off of my, like, accomplishments. I haven't gotten that badge yet. Hello, Bunny Viper. A special hello to you, my dear. I was thinking about last week and how we were talking about we're all gonna freaking, like, come out and visit you in Oklahoma. I agree with you. I agree with you. Seems like it's easy for a habit to fall away, and you don't even have to try to make a habit go away. But to create a new habit, like, takes intention, and it seems like it takes a while. It takes longer than it does for the habit to fall away. But yeah, I feel like it's because one is an intention and the other is unintentional. So doing something unintentionally doesn't actually require any of your attention. So therefore, it's easier to do. Glad we got to the bottom of that. Do you ever sometimes talk and halfway through what you're talking about, wonder why you're talking about it. Because that just happened to me, and, it was definitely, interesting. At least I'm amused by it. But used to, like, make me, like, really scared, you know what I mean? I'd panic a little, you know? But, yeah, I looked at it, it was like I looked at it last week and it was like 34, so this is like 35th episode, y'all, of my live streaming. So I've gotten fairly consistent with it and, I'm feeling more comfortable with it, definitely. I just recently started, feeling good about being up here by myself. Um, it's definitely more fun to have a guest, up there with you, so that then the conversation happens, but I'm getting better at the one-sidedness of it a little bit. Yeah, man, the crack. Heck yeah, Bunny, welcome in, and I'm freaking glad that you did find us as a distraction. Hey, we're 2 minutes over right now, and we're getting ready to all go over to, June's stream. She's doing an unboxing. She announced in here that her son bought her a new fish, so we need to hear about that too. And I'm assuming we're going to see an Oscar. So let's all go over there and have a freaking great time. So yeah, June's up right now. Let's do it. Bye, y'all.